So welcome. In today's video we're going to talk about how to convert the regulator pack on a Bosch alternator such as the one we can see here, so that you can use it easily when making it into a motor. Okay, just turning this around, you can see how the alternator has been rewired into a motor, and at the back this is the regulator pack that we're talking about. So next step, I'll take it off and just talk about the modifications that I've done to make it useful. So this is the regulator pack of the Bosch, which has been taken off, and you can see it's already been wired so that it can be used in the motor application. This is not the original pack, this is a aftermarket, but the principles are the same. One of the things I've noticed of all the alternators I buy is that the brushes themselves are generally pretty worn out, and an easy fix for that is by going on to somewhere like AliExpress. You can buy lots of brushes for very little money, and these are the things that can be used, and you'll need to anyway for this. So one of the problems with converting the Bosch alternators is that you need to connect the brushes direct to the wire so you can energize the coil. Now, trying to connect onto the connections that the brushes originally go to is pretty problematic, because they're going on to typically an aluminium substrate. You can't solder onto it. So what I found to do instead is, rather than go that route, and is at the back there's usually a cap which covers this area. You take that cap off, then you drill all the way along into there. That allows you to extract the original brushes, but then what you can do is then take one of your new brushes, solder your wire onto it, pass the wire back through, or in this case pull back through with the spring. Don't forget the spring, because you still need that pressure from the brushes against the actual stator itself. And then with those pulled back is then just use some epoxy resin. You can see lots of epoxy resin on the back there to hold those brushes in while it sets. So that's really simple, in that it only takes a couple of new brushes, a bit of wire that you should be using anyway, and just drilling through, extract the old brushes, wire on the new leads, pull back, epoxy resin, and you're done. I tried lots of other techniques and they took forever to try and do. This is literally 15 minutes work, and the pack is then ready for the use of turning the alternator into a motor. And that's it. Good luck with your conversions.